Choose your agent. Go, go, go! Shotgun!
Right there. Flash out!
Okay. Spike planted. See ya! Last player standing.
Hawk out! Blinded!
Shadows traveling. Stay in sight.
Last player standing.
Gotta go!
I will find you, Omen.
Placing sentry.
Cover going out.
Spike planted.
Cover going out. Stealing sight.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade. Turret out. Placing swarm grenade.
Off your
I'm out
feet!
of here. Shot. Next. Gotta go. I'm out of here. Left the spike. Placing alarm bomb. Here. Grenade! Satchel up. Bomb buddy out. Deleted. Oh!
Last player standing.
Dropped.
Turret out.
There. There.
Hi! I'm pissed! Grenade! Bomb buddy out.
Spike down. C. One enemy remaining.
Is this the best? Bot coming back. Can I get this? Alarm bot out.
Placing sentry.
Go, go, go!
Right there.
Seek them out.
Last player standing.
Another scary finally punishes Akira. Sits down to Franks, goes for the swing, does not find it. Gabriel with a third on the round. Beautiful play. Sticking on the site the whole time, and has now, thanks to those 3 kills and some orb stacking, found himself with another ult that was just used 2 rounds ago, and going to be coming out once again here. Obviously 10 and 4, doing absolute wonders to get that very impactful breach ult stacked up. And we'll see what they decide to do with it here. They have another light buy coming in for AKM. They're just so broke round after round here. It's really looking disheartening for them, and hopefully they're able to get something together soon. 5 players, though, going to be pushing real fast towards the Halo. Sorry. Shattered 5-1 with the Sheriff, but Gary's there to trade it back, and Fractal finds another of their own. Door gets open towards tree. It is being held, but only with a frenzy, not able to find the kill. A lot of damage, though, onto side. Able to get the headshot. One on the flank. Alarm bot is still up. They can stop it. No, instead going to just trigger it and try to push past it. Demo holding heaven with just a Sheriff. Akira has shown some incredible headshots with this weapon before. There it is. Not a headshot, just a body shot, but that was all that was needed. Take Sai out of the equation. Flash from Gabriel, not going to do anything. Oh, Demo's found a nice timing here on his site. Finds the back of Gabriel, but is he going to recognize? No. Practo holding that tree with the Vandal. Gets the angle. Oh, and I love this play from Gary going all the way around the wall. No, Akira gets the headshot with the Sheriff. Picks up the Vandal as well, throws out the Cove. Going to try to go for a tap, but no. Practo predicting it. Pushes into it, finds the timing as Akira goes for the tap and gets the kill to clean it up. 6-1 on the board now. 4 rows, looking just so clean with this so far, and they still have that breach ult available to them. So we'll see if they're able to close out yet another round, yet another buy round for AKM, who've decided this time to invest in the AKM still not on a wonderful buy here. They did lose basically all their players last round, so Demo only going to be pulling in. Nope, just managed to get themselves a Vandal. And as this is the second last round, not no worries. You end up getting it. Not sure what Franks is shooting at there. Maybe just trying to make some noise to bait it. Maybe just didn't like the way the wall looked at him. Oh, but it's a four-person push towards C. The Raze ult comes out as well. Here at the site. Oh, they're gonna try to punish in spawn here. They do find a kill onto Gary. And the site
Spike planted.
cleared out. The plant comes down. Ahira finds one onto Sai. Chubb's looking for the trade. Finds one onto Degrees. Goes for the kill on Ahira as well. Shatter trades it back.
One enemy remaining.
Now it's just Practo. Trying to lurk up here. Dog not going to spot, but going to clear out so much room as to where Practo is not. Oh, goes for the swing. Does not find it. Demo. Too quick with it. Round 4 on the board.
Last round before the switch.
Last round.
I can buy.
And possibility of a 5-7 here. As I mentioned earlier, it's not looking too bad if they manage to get that. Obviously would have preferred to cut this bleeding a little bit earlier. But for now, 5-7 will definitely be a beautiful half for them based on how it started.
Wave crashing.
Quick A push from both teams. Neon ult comes out. Neon's guns come out as well. Goes for the dash. Finds the kill on a Frank. Good trade back from Shatter. Gary finds a return kill. Oh, Degrees does not find it with the op and is punished as they try to escape. 4v2. Gonna plant the spike. And of course, Gabriel struggling a little bit. Nope. Okay. Gotcha. Sai goes for the
Spike planted.
I mean, probably didn't.
One enemy
worth
remaining.
it, considering last player going to be noted, and that's going to be the half. 4 and 8, really good half from Rose.
Switching sides.
And I've now heard my voice in the other stream, which means that we are back in action with the audio. I've just been going on without you guys, as obviously you can tell. So we're going to be looking at the second half now. Sai gets a nice early orb. 3 players from AKM looking at C long, but not committed to it. They have a nice default, and the spike is still outside of A. So obviously, even if they find something here, it's not going to be followed up particularly soon. A has been completely abandoned by Rose, save for a nice little jiggle peek coming in from Chubb stuff. And AKM is going to look to pressure onto this C site, which is very interesting because they still don't have the spike. I don't know if they're maybe not aware of this or if they're just trying really hard to bait out the enemy team into rotating over here. Now the spike is going to get grabbed, and it looks like they might try to hit towards B. They open the door and start pushing out. Gabriel with a nice blind, but good. Oh, what a swing. Not a swing, but like a dodge on the flash, I guess is the right way to call it. And a beautiful headshot. Plan starts coming down as they break the door towards A. Nice nade to slow down any potential push from spawn there. And now 5v4. In the post plant, Sai goes to try to find some kills. A nice swing into heaven there. They find 2. Gary one straight back, but that's going to be all the players cleaned up. AKM finds themselves a pistol, puts it on 5 and 8, and certainly looking doable. Now, at this point, we're obviously going to see a pretty reasonable investment from AKM. No hero rifles this time around. That was the Psy special, I suppose, in the first half. Instead, going to be Spectres across the board, and then Frank's holding the Sheriff. Looking to either, you know, pick up one of the Spectres as a teammate falls, or just feeling a little frisky with the Sheriff. We've seen some beautiful headshots from both teams come out several times. Quick push. A long. Chubsta gets up close and personal. Only has the classic though, so obviously not going to be able to do too much there. The alarm bot spots them out. A hero finds one onto Practo on the other side of the map. They start going for the execute. Are they going to spot? Gary's there with the shorty. They don't spot it, but they don't get punished. Lots of damage going towards Shattered, but not finding the kill. Degrees getting the plant, stacking those orbs up. Gets towards 6 of 8. I'm not sure what happened to Degrees. Oh, Degrees, I guess, decided not to buy the Spectre at the end of the day, so we'll be saving up for probably a Vandal in the next round. A nice turret kill to Psy in mid. We love seeing those. And it's just 2 classics now sitting in spawn. They're just going to try to die to the spike here. Obviously, nothing that can be gained here. And that's going to be 5 players staying alive for AKM. All 3 Spectres and 2, you know, respectable pistols. So happy with that at this time.
I'm out of here.
Oh, Ninja Defuse? No, just gonna... Oh, don't love a hero dying to the spike there. But they do get the Spectre back, so no issue. They obviously had a player who hadn't picked anything up, so not gonna be any problem for them in terms of economy. And Franks is going to be the one pulling out the Vandal. Actually did also save last round. I guess Degrees happy to bonus that Spectre. Decided against the reinvestment. Frank swaps it out for a Phantom.
Yeah.
Phantom versus Vandal is pretty contentious on this map. I feel there's so many long sight lines that it's not worth going for Phantom.
Yeah. Found them.
Alarmbot spots one. Oh my goodness, Psy and
Spike
Chubstone.
down,
He's got 3 kills between them. Oh no! Shattered walked through the Alarmbot, was vulnerable, but Gary does not find enough of the bullets. But they do. AKM finds a couple of kills back, and now A site is completely clear. They're able to get onto it, going for the plant. Not going to be stacking up any ultimates, unfortunately, so this retake is going to be very possible from Rose. Both players at nearly full HP, whereas Shattered very, very low. Stray bullet will be able to put him away.
Placing swamp
Gabriel goes to open the door. Stun comes out, gets the stun. More stuns coming through as well. Neon starts dashing onto the site. Oh, does not find anything
Last
though.
player standing.
Oh, Gabriel almost had it, but Demo there to clean it up. Finds the 3rd kill on the round. And another important round for AKM. That was the bonus converted, so looking a lot stronger in this half. They obviously, you know, Rose was not able to convert the bonus, so now this half is already looking stronger than the one Rose had. Let's see if they're able to keep up this momentum. Obviously, the economy building quite massively. Several players going to be approaching max after this round is presumably won. We've seen Crazier. I don't think we've seen any Thrifties actually at this game. So maybe it's not actually that expected that a Thrifty will come out. Psy does manage to find... Oh, good flash comes out. Stinger goes for the swing. Chubsta finds one. Franks is cleaning up so many. Finds a 3rd for himself. A hero left to pick it up. Oh, Practo saw the shoulder. Smoke comes out instead. Not willing to gamble as to whether or not Practo is going to be able to find a kill with the Sheriff, but it does mean that a Vandal gets up on the ground. Oh my goodness!
Spike
Oh, a hero. Oh, almost finds the kill on the Practo. 9 health now on this Omen. And the Wolf, I believe the Wolf would be able to kill him, but a hero instead finds the body shot with the Phantom as the teleport comes through. And just like that, we're tied up to 8 and 8 before this next full buy. Rose, I mean, they looked so good in the first half, but now they've got to be getting a little bit scared. Once you get tied up and you're not even in an advantageous position, they have the Raze ult, but on the other side, AKM also has the Raze ult, and they have the Omen ult, and they almost have the Harbor ult. So we'll see what they're able to do here. This round is going to be extremely important for Rose. If they don't win this, they're probably push at it for another 2 rounds. Omen ult comes out to, oh, doesn't go through with it on C site. That actually could have been huge if it had been stuck, but was not fully aware whether there were going to be other players on the site. They do spot out. At least 2 players had pushed up, which means that the rest of the map is going to be reasonably free. And 5 players now from AKM are flooding onto A. And there's going to be no one to meet them. A having smoke is nice. Stop Fracto from being able to see anything. Shattered gets one more towards that ultimate. If they find one on this round, that'll be really good to slow down. Obviously, both teams still have that Raze ult. Oh, Fracto. Oh, Practo's so aware. Oh, and Franks is not. Oh, Practo. Oh, this is so suspenseful. Who's gonna do it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Doesn't go for the swing early enough, so Sai able to find... Rather, oh my goodness. Demo finds one. Shatter finds another. The fuse gets tapped, not stuck. Practo goes for the swing, finds it. Oh, and Shatter not able to clean it up. Gabriel there to make sure the final kills go their way, and the fuse gets stuck by Practo and does complete. Still had a nice 1.66 seconds left on that. No, all the time in the world. No worries at all. But finally, Rose finds themselves around on this path. Wasn't super clean. They did keep 2 players alive, so you're happy there. At least there's 2 rifles rather than the one that they could have been stuck with. No, yeah, there was 2 players alive. I thought there was gonna be 3 for a second. So Rose will reinvest. Guardian on Gary though. Let's see what kind of headshot they're able to land. AKM though looking a lot nicer in the economy and has 3 really good ults. Oh, not able to find the kill on the Chubsta, instead trades it. And Sai finds another. Demo, good trade onto Sai. Ahira, kill onto Gabriel. 3v3. Definitely did not expect that after the initial pick. And Killjoy ult and Harbor ult should be absolutely huge here. Killjoy ult does come out early. Gonna force all the players off site. And a nice safe flank comes down. And that Harbor ult is probably gonna get pulled out, I'd say 10 seconds after the Killjoy ult comes out. Just give the players enough time to think they're able to get back on the site. Yeah, starts hovering it. And pops it. So the timing there really good to make sure that, yeah, Rose has enough time to think they're safe on site, but they're just not quite able to get cleanly on. Chubsta tries to go for the ninja stick there. Oh, Demo with the kill through the smoke. I think they were both through the smoke, but something about that second one is just nasty. Just barely got a chance to even tap the spike and put a bullet in your head through a smoke. Really good lineup from Demo there to clean out that round. And that's gonna force Rose back down to a really light buy, just sheriffs, which is not what you want to be doing when it's 9-9. Now I don't know whose map pick this is. That's something I should figure out because I would be curious to know who is doing a better job here. And I'll find that out eventually. But for now, Degrees finds an early pick onto Chubsta, who had popped the ult, trying to find a pick on this eco round, does not find it. Harbor Util, able to get them pushed a little bit more forward. Gabriel finding a position in tree. Oh, there's a nice lurk, though, on the other side of the map from Demo. Going to find an entirely free C site and likely calling out to the team right now, hey guys, I have everything here. Yeah, it's just an eco, but, you know, ecos are sometimes scary. You lose a single kill to one of these sheriffs, and that's a vandal in the enemy's hand. It's just not worth it. But instead, it looks like Demo gonna go for a full wraparound and just try to flank on the other side as the entirety of AKM halts all progress. Just waiting for the timing here. Skyl comes out and starts the push. Oh, the door gets broken behind them, so now they're gonna have to be a little bit scared. Gary has a sheriff in there. Demo though finds one onto
30 seconds left.
Sai and Gary though find their own kills. Sai gets traded back from Degrees. Practo sitting in this tree with
One
her
enemy
is going to be
remaining.
predicted, but not going to be able to find the kill. Gets a good headshot onto Degrees. Just like that, it's down to only Akira against the two players, and doesn't have any time either. Oh, tries to go for the plant, gets tagged up by Gary, and then a nice wall bang. And just like that's the problem there. I feel at that point, AKM, when Demo finds that C, is completely clear and has all the time in the world to
Placing
clear
alarm
out
bomb.
everything.
Placing swarm grenade.
Just call the rotate. Just leave. There's no point in pushing
Placing
into
sentry.
what is a fully dug in Rose team. Like, they've had the entire round to put their positionings in the right place and make sure they're able to absorb that pressure, and they absorb it beautifully, getting, I feel like, the first thrifty round of the game. A little bit of pressure towards C-Long, quickly backs off of there. Chubsda and Sai have been doing this pretty regularly, where they throw out some util towards C-Long, try to find if there's a player there, try to find some pressure.
Plant the
Not going to
spike.
find anything this time, which means 4 players from AKM flood onto this A site, and the
Spike
plant goes
planted.
down, getting a hero another ult orb. Oh, Practo sitting in the smoke finds one, but is traded back by Degrees. Really important trade there. I thought it might have come close. Akira finds the kill on the Gary, who had just popped 3 ults. Gabriel goes for the pop on the ult of his own. They're just trying to defend this Killjoy ult, make sure that they don't manage to find it. Sai finds one onto Ahira.
This.
And now with the Killjoy ult being completed, so much util coming out to protect this defuse, and they're able to do it. A really good cleanup there from Rose. Just so well played to be patient
to
to
scatter
defend
from my
that
stuff.
Killjoy ult.
Super easy to pick
There was
off.
nothing AKM could do to get back in there. Result, I feel like could have been used to clear it out, but decided to go a little bit more aggressive with it instead and look to kill a player. Doesn't manage to find it because the players had backed out enough, and instead, Killjoy ult gets left alone. They have to back all the way off. Nice stun, neon stuns, I believe it was, come out as the defuse gets stuck, so there's nothing they can do to get back into that site and defend against the defuse. AKM finally decides that it's time for a timeout. And at this point, oh, it's so painful because you had an unbelievable amount of momentum in, honestly, not even just the first 4 rounds of the half, but the last 4 as well of the previous. They got 3 rounds in a row to finally bring them back to a competitive score line. And then they win 4 in a row on their attacking side. But now, even though it's only been 2 rounds lost, it kind of feels a lot of the momentum and pressure has disappeared. 9-11. That's just 2 more rounds that Rose needs to get here. It's so easy as a 5 stack on a map like this to guarantee at least 2 rounds. You just try to stack up some of those ults. Sai is getting very close. Chubsda obviously used the ult in the previous round, or I think it was the round before, and just didn't get a kill in the last one. And AKM's dropped down to Sheriffs here, which means they're playing for overtime at this point. Oh, but Frank's at the hero rifle, decides to invest in the Phantom, and finds 2 there as all the players are stacked up, and Demo, of course, finds another one. And just like that, I don't even understand what to think of this one. I thought for sure AKM was playing for overtime, but just deciding to instead go finds the kills that they needed
player
so desperately.
standing.
Demo with another one with that picked up Phantom, and now Gabriel's been
planted.
spotted out by the alarm bot. Naded out as well to force off of that position. 60 health is all they're going to have in this retake now. At this point, you just save, obviously. I guess you don't have to save. You could go for economical damage. Finds one onto Demo. You're also able to build yourself a little bit towards that ult. Lines up the stun. Goes for the swing too early, though, and Franks finds a third of the round. Huge round from Franks there. Finding those opening 2 kills in mid when the rest of your team was just sitting there with Sheriffs. Oh my goodness. And then they obviously pick up rifles for that as well. So now, AKM looking pretty good. Obviously that timeout doing them a ton of favors there was really well timed, if you'll forgive the terrible
Let's
tip.
have some fun.
And now Rose spread out We see them go back to that neon rays pressure C long. But it's not really done much for them when there's nobody pushing it. I'd like to see them try to do any amount of wrap here. Demo is always left on their own. Looks like they might try to go for a wrap here. There's 3 players C long. Go for a swing.
I'm
Off
out
of
of
the
here.
flash. Not able to find anything. We have 3 players trying to
Spike
rotate
carrier
in
is
through
down.
spawn towards
Spike
B,
down.
and Gary just holds down. Gary holds down everything. Oh my goodness, that threw everything. That spike down now with spawn.
Last
Demo able
player
to find one,
standing.
but not expecting the other from Gabriel. Oh my god, Gary, how do you do that? How do you get 3 kills? How do you even expect anyone to be coming through from that side of the map? And just mows
Match
them
point.
down and puts us on match point. For sure thought that AKM had that round in the bag, was going to bring us to an 11-11 scoreline, but instead now going to be facing down match point. Oh boy, they have good ultimates, so that's going to be important here. They have enough money to buy, and oh boy, let's see what they're able to do here. Got to go back to what they were doing before. Frank's going to be going for an aggressive teleport across here. Ray's also going for some aggressive play. They've got 2 players now on the other side of this bubble.
Here goes the party.
Interesting ult coming out from Sai. I guess expecting Demo to be close, but instead Demo deciding to play up with the team this time on A. The Wolf will clear out most of site to spot Kracto at the back of the site, and obviously that Boombot will confirm it. 4 players now from AKM have taken control of site. Plant starts coming down on Akira.
planted.
Reach ult comes out, start the retake. Nice ult in return to try to slow everything down from Harbor. Sai finds the first kill on the retake. Chubbs to another one. Spike gets tapped. Kracto finds a good kill. Shattered a nice
One
return.
enemy remaining.
But Sai and Gary able to finish that round. Shattered tried so hard to make it happen, but no, it will not be. And Rose will take the first map of this best of 5 in the finals. Beautiful play from
Defenders
them
win.
to guarantee that first one. And that's Lotus all wrapped up. We're gonna have to take it. So map number 2 gonna be coming in. But first, before that, we will take a quick little break, just a couple minutes, 2 or 3. And we'll see you back here very shortly for game number 2. All right. Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us during our break. We are getting ready to go into Ascent now. All the players have positioned themselves, obviously, actually just staying on the same sides in this case, but nonetheless, they are on the correct sides going into AKM's pick for map number 2. Rose took their first map pick on Lotus, getting them up to a nice early lead in this best of 5. Obviously, every map going to be so important here. Really shows the depth of these teams. As we get the all ready from both teams, looks like we're going to be able to go right in and start our agent select. I'd love to see one of these teams pull out something weird. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah. So far, so normal. Obviously, few little differences that we can see here and there. KO obviously locked in for AKM, whereas Sova is being hovered for Gabriel. Both filling simultaneously similar but very different roles. The Sova obviously provides a bit more clear information, whereas KO provides a bit more utility information. You know, that when you've tagged someone, not only do you know that they're there, they also can't use their abilities for the next, 8 seconds. So obviously pretty important. But as I say that, Hira is also going to be locking the Sova. So we're looking at a double initiator comp for AKM. Pretty typical to see that be the role that's doubled up. Oh, are we actually going to see a mirror matchup? It would not be surprising at all, especially as you get to this, the high level, everything's on the line. You don't really want to be experimenting at this point in the game. So you go for the tried and true. You go for the Sova, the KO, the Omen, the Killjoy,
Select
the
your
Jet.
agent.
All pretty damn good on this map. And as the clock ticks away, those final 2 agents will get locked in. And we'll be looking at our mirror matchup for map number 2, Ascent. Map pick is AKM here. Rose electing to start with the attack, so we'll see if they're able to dazzle us with anything there. Would love to see some quick aggressive plays. KO, Sova, and Jet really lend well to making fast plays on this map. A lot of very useful utility that can be used, a lot of good areas that can be cleared. We see the Jet dash onto site very often, especially on this B site, to try to get that door closed and cut off a little bit of market pressure. On Pistol as well, so important, because opening that door again with just classics is painful. You probably spend more time reloading than you do shooting it. So we will see all 5 players of Rose stacked up towards this B site, looking for likely a quick exec. We'll see what they have in store for us. AKM, though, reading it properly. They have 4 players towards the side of the map, just leaving the 1 in demo on A site. Obviously hearing all of this noise. The KO Knight, beautiful, tags up. Only the 1 player. But that is an important player. And they just go for... But they don't even go for the ult orb there.
Blocking sight.
Okay, yeah, Practo gets it on the way out. But now, I don't know how I feel about this, because AKM has had a pretty good chance to get into position here.
Spike down
Demo finds
A.
the first one to Gabriel, really good there. Franks as well has a chance to sneak up mid. Oh, not going to realize though, he's got a player behind him. Practo finds the kill there, just barely. Oh my god, there's 3 players here. Finds 1. Does not find any others. Could have been so many players cleared out if the bullets had just landed slightly differently. Now 2v4, but they don't have the spike. It is off in no man's land and heavily guarded. The Greek holding the angle, finds Gary as Shattered finds the other side of it. Tracto going down, and a nice opening round for AKM. Rose just not really seeming to know what they wanted to do there. I guess they might have gotten scared off by the fact that AKM did read it quite well. They had a lot of players on that side of the map, but still, I expected them to do basically anything other than what they did. Rotating is fine, but they hadn't applied any pressure elsewhere, so clearing out all those angles, especially on pistol rounds, so difficult. And they're not able to find the round. AKM going for a pretty good investment here. Degrees pulls out the Vandal, gonna get smoked off in mid though, not something you want to be peeking through with a Vandal. Spectres for the rest of the team. Killjoy turret over on B will spot a player. Good mid positioning, but obviously that alarm bot going to spot them and inform all of AKM that there is pressure there. Gary tagged up, but fortunately for Gary, no one on AKM chose a wallbang weapon. Surprised actually to see a hero go for the Spectre rather than something like an Ares, which could take advantage of a nice tag like that to just spray a player down. And Rose, all 5 players now stacked up towards this B main, hoping that by cutting noise, they've managed to bait them.
Out.
Goes for the self-smoke to get them onto site. I actually like that quite a bit. Demo tagged up just a hair. Not too bad. Looks for Practo. Doesn't find it. Tagged up instead again. Gary finds one now. A hero, though, back at the site finds 2. Gabriel trades it back. Practo still holding with the Sheriff. AKM Degrees finds one with that Vandal. Which is very important.
One enemy remaining.
Gabriel swings out of the smoke, finds
Spike
another.
down B.
They seem unaware of where Practo is, despite the fact that Practo's been where Practo's been the entire round. Starts peeking out. Oh, sees the barrel there, but maybe
10
didn't
seconds left.
register it. Does not find it. And that's a cleanup for AKM. Vandal? Vandal? Vandal, anyone? Okay, good. Shattered finds the Vandal at the last second. And this is to pick that up and save into the next round. So, at the end of the day, it is 3 Spectres lost for AKM, and Rose gets some pretty decent kills. Sorry. Yeah, no, I had that correctly. Rose gets some pretty decent kills, but obviously Sheriffs were invested. So, you're hoping to get a little bit of payout for that. Not going to be a reinvest for AKM, just choosing to buy up some Sheriffs to fill in those gaps. Whereas Rose has full buy across the board besides Chubsta rocking a Guardian, which is still plenty full buy if played properly. You're tagged up in mid, gonna force him off the angle. Forces Degrees to back off too. 4 players rather, in the same main. Surprisingly, they just dry peek on the site. I mean, I guess there was a flash behind it, but, you know, not using any of the util. Oh, Frank's not aware of where he's teleporting to. Gets punished for it. A hero finds one through the smoke. I believe. No, it was from heaven, rather. Oh, picks up a Vandal and gets another one as well, so now it's 3v3. Gary has those lineups with the Molly, so going to be throwing them out to try to delay as much as possible. Good tag from the dart, but not able to punish off of it entirely. Oh no, and now that drone is going to tag Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't get punished for it, holding a good angle. It's not exactly wall bangable. And now 3 players all still in heaven here. They have a Vandal, a Sheriff, and a Classic, so going to be a tricky retake, especially that they don't spot Zai early. Gabriel finds one on the demo. Hira, another one onto Gary, but Gabriel's there to trade it back, and now Gabriel on the side with the Classic.
No more to oppose us.
Able to land the right click. Close out the round with 3 kills and guaranteeing the ultimate there as well. So that means in a potential future post plant, they're going to have that Sova ult, which will be mighty fun. But they've got to get themselves to that post plant, and that means running through the first full buy of AKM. I call it a full buy. Demo's unfortunately still rocking a Spectre, but we've seen Demo do crazier stuff with less, so I'm not going to put it past him. Early KO dart clears out the space but doesn't find anyone. Oh, early Sova ult is actually going to be used here. Trying to find Demo, finds 1 tag only. Unfortunately, not able to find a second. Gabriel finds a kill on Degrees. That was in mid there. Degrees had tried to walk up Catwalk with the rest of the team, but punished for it. And now, oh, nice
Spike
headshot.
planted.
Puts Akira down to only 10 HP. Almost gonna go all the way towards A to try to flank. Blind comes out through market. I feel like this flank might be a bit too late. No, okay, finds Akira finally. Goes for the swing. Demo finds one with that
Last
Spectre
player
mentioned earlier. Gary rather, with his own Spectre, able to clean up 2 of those kills, get the upgrade to close out that round, and 2-2 on the board. It's going to drop AKM down to a light buy. The early ult there from Gabriel felt surprising. I don't know that he actually had any info on where Demo was. Only finds, you know, 1 tag, so it wasn't really the end of the world for Demo. But that little bit of damage might have been all that was needed to finish up the kill. What lineup does Demo have here? Maybe it's not a lineup. I guess just trying to prevent the head from being spotted. 4 players from AKM all on this B side. Actually 5 if you count the one who's towards mid. Sova Drone going to start clearing out towards A for Rose, and they're going to find themselves with the freest sight they've ever had in their lives if they manage to actually go for it. Very nervous here on the table, which is wise. You don't want to rush too headstrong into eco. We've seen what these sheriffs can do in the right hands several times this game. And that's going to be the plant coming down, and 5v5 in the retake is going to be so difficult for this team. They're going to clear out mid. Oh, they might find... Oh, they go for it. No, Gary's able to hold it down, but 3 players now facing him. Shattered finds it with the headshot with that sheriff, so that's a weapon picked up now. But it's a lot of time that was bought by Gary. So we'll have to see if they're able to make any actual value of it. They start clearing out the score. One way comes across just to make their lives that much harder. They don't have any smokes of their own to try to... Oh, Akira, nice kill in heaven there. Traded outside, who took a little bit too long to spray down degrees. But now as that spike is ticking away,
1
not
enemy
gonna have
remaining.
enough time. Gabriel finds 2 more kills. Well, exit's being washed by Shattered here. Might get a lot of... No. Okay. Well, you know, not bad, all things considered. They managed to get all of the weapons off of Rose. No, not all of them went as kills to Shattered, but the spike cleans up the last 2 to make it a pretty messy round for Rose. Luckily for them, they do have the economy to buy back up, so at the end, not too much damage done. At least not so much damage that it'll be a problem. Knife spot Shattered. No noise being made right now. Sova ult comes out without any information, but tags 2 at the with 1 shot.
Spike
Finds
down,
Gabriel with the 2nd shot, and tags 2 more players during that as well. Wow.
Scanning ahead.
Really good from Ahira there to get a lot of early damage. Tags another one with the dart as well.
Shadows traveling.
Rose cuts the noise for a little bit, uses some util towards Beagle, so that will reveal what their intentions are.
You should run.
Pacto, oh, Killjoy ult as well comes out. Gonna start trying to clear out the site, but it's being watched by degrees. Has the op on the high ground here. Not gonna get peeked just yet. Oh, finds the collapse onto Sai and Gary, and that
30
should
seconds left.
spell the end of this round. Chubsdom manages to get the way on site. And manages to get the plant down, probably.
Spike
Yeah,
planted.
that will go through. Oh, Practo in mid gonna get spotted out by that Marcos. Now they know. Now they know there's only one player on site. Ahira finds that kill as well. The core starts getting closed. Practo finds 1 onto Shattered. Good headshot.
Cover going out.
They're delaying the defuse. No, they're just getting the defuse onto the right person. Demo gonna be picking that one up to make sure they have the ultimate in the next round. Practo will not get spotted out at the end. And that's going to be a round 1 for the defenders, for AKM. Good retake from them. And good, obviously, early kills there. Degrees with the collat from that Operator did so much damage as
Placing
they tried to
sentry.
execute onto the B site. And how could I forget I believe it was that round that the Sova ult, the Hero's
Here.
Sova ult came through and managed to get 4 tags, 2 of which on the same player, bringing them
Get out of
down.
my way!
This Operator early here. Early flash from the Omen. The dart as well. The KO ult comes through to make it so that it's so difficult to charge to escape. Flash on the site. They find Degrees there. Degrees taken out. Frank's fortunately able to trade at least 1 kill back onto Gary. But now 4 players on this new site. Oh, the KO tag stops the drone before it even starts. They're not aware that Sai is right behind them. Okay, now they are. Sai goes for the first snipe but doesn't find it. Sova drone comes out to start clearing out the space. Shock dart to slow things down, gets a little bit of damage onto Demo.
Initiate.
Demo throws out the ultimate. I almost feel like it's too late in this round to go for this. Sai finds one onto Franks with the jet knives. Demo manages to trade it back.
Placing
And
sentry.
yeah, I mean, Gabriel doesn't even
Player
care
standing.
to use the Sova ult here because he knows there's no way that they're getting onto this site in time. And they managed to close out the round without having to invest anything of their own. Three to 4 now.
Turret out.
Rose looking like they seem to know what they want to get done in this attack half. Besides those 2 pistols, everything is looking
Right here.
extremely clean from them.
Right
See if
here.
they're able to continue it. Ahira buying up an Odin.
Scanning
They're looking
ahead.
for the tags on the tiles. No one hovering there just yet, but Reese is playing aggressively off of it with the knives. Wait, oh! Used all of the knives already. Got a lot of damage onto Shattered, but also received a lot of damage. 5 players now starting to flood out onto B site. Demo still anchoring in the back of the site. Will they be able to get anything done? Demo gets the first, does not get the second chub save there to trade it. KO blind unfortunately comes through and
Spike down
blinds the own
B.
team. Actually, it must have been an enemy blind. It's so hard to tell when it's these mirror
got the
matchups
spike.
who's using which utility. Fracto finds one. Oh, Sai finds another, and Shattered finds Fracto.
Spike planted.
Now it's 2v2 on the retake, but these players are low. Ahira has the Odin. Oh, doesn't go for the spam just in time.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
finds it as Sai goes to jump up onto the box. Sai had so little HP, and now it's just down to Gary in the back of the site. We've seen magic before, but as this Odin starts spraying, goes for the swing, does not find it. Odin will wallbang to secure the kill. And that's another round on the board for AKM. Hopefully a hero will come get this defuse. Yeah, there we go. Getting nice and close
You
to that
failed.
ult once
Now
again. Saw that just a couple of rounds ago. Gabriel's still sitting on his ult as well, which is weird. I feel like Gabriel is just not making it to the post plant nicely, or at least not to being off-site in the post plant. We might have seen it come out from him at some point. I don't think this is the same ult he's had the whole game, but Rose going to be forced down to just a slightly lighter buy here. Five players looking to A here. It's currently being ready to absorb Degrees with the whoa, the judge from Sai is just better. Finds 2 kills pushing out and only put down to a little bit of low HP there. Frank's damaged as well through that smoke. They're predicting the player being in there.
Spike planted.
How they have the site, 5 players strong. 3 only on the retake. And this judge from Sai just gets scarier and scarier. Holding a nice close angle, ready for this door to drop. Oh, the Odin spam does not quite find anything. Sai holding a really cheeky position in the smoke. If it drops though before he's able to get anything, it's gonna be really awkward. And no, just looks like AKM's gonna decide to save. They don't want to go for the retake. The Sova
Turret
ult is there to
destroyed.
delay them enough. There's also the Killjoy util. They just know they don't have the time to go for it, and they have to go to save this weaponry. Their economy is not in a great spot. Sai running through mid, looking to clean up with that judge, the long-range judge. Not gonna find anyone for the
Just
trouble.
let them try.
All 3 players from AKM huddling in the back of B. And 5 rounds now on the board for Rose.
Turret out.
5 players again now from Rose. Early utility coming out to try to clear out the area. Sova dart. Clears out the site. Oh, Sai finds Scatter going for the spray on the spike plant.
Block in sight.
Tries to go a little bit more aggressive too towards spawn. Still holding on this judge. Gonna meet some players. Finds one on the Ahira. Does not get the second, or I guess the third on the round there. Frank's able to trade it back. Sova drone clears out a lot of space in heaven.
Traveling.
Not sure. I guess Practo just wanted to get off site there, so ends up in a main. Demo, good kill on the retake. Gonna start that off nice and strong. Oh no, Gary in tree finds the timing, gets 2 kills now. Goes for another onto Franks, doesn't find it. Cap comes out, but Chubsta already had the flash in the air on the way. Gets the final kill, puts them to 6. That's already a really good round, half now rather, confirmed for Rose. Once again, a light buy from AKM as this is the second last round of the half, so obviously you want to guarantee you can buy on your last round. Demo pulling out a hero vandal. Been a bit quieter this game than they were last game. Not sure if we'll be seeing them make much action off of this hero rifle. Looking for a peek towards middle there. And some aggressive plays now from Rose. Frank's holding a close angle with this stinger. Filtering turret gets cleared out. Sai looking for someone on the site, but no one is going to even consider a jiggle peek, knowing full well what Sai can do with these knives and how easy it would be to just get taken out for free.
Cover going out.
Sova drone to clear out mid as they go for some pressure up catwalk. Very silent though on this push. Not sure if AKM is going to be able to read it correctly. Okay, they have 3 in tree right now, so they are currently reading correctly. Oh no, Sai is close range, gets 1. Comes to there to trade back another, and finds a second on the round as well for himself. It's just degrees, and Akira has that Marshall.
Last player standing.
Oh, finds the body shot into
Spike
Practo, but
planted.
it's not enough, and now degrees only has a shorty. I'm pretty sure Chubbs saw him there.
Enemy
Oh my
kill.
god, what is that play from Degrees? Oh, I don't even care. I don't think Degrees cares either if they lost the round. That was just dirty. That was nasty play. I love it. And for the trouble finds the Vandal, so you know, gets to save that into the next round at least. Oh, I think it matters too much. They had the money to. Oh, I guess Demo was low on monies because they bought up that hero rifle. So good that Degrees is able to save something over into this next round. 7 rounds, so
Here.
confirmed.
Last round in the half.
Last round in the half. See what AKM's able to do here. 8-4 would be a really good scoreline from Rose. So AKM hoping
Placing sentry.
that they can manage to claw back this final round, bring them to 5 and 7 rather. Would at least look a lot better. Mildly surprised that Degrees doesn't buy Demo a Guardian here or something, but instead Demo going to be rocking that Bulldog as the KO ult gets rid real early. They start looking towards the push on B main. Sova ults come out from either side, just trading back and forth. The hero though able to find the kill onto Gabriel. That's going to be really important if they want to try to secure this final round. That also means that the Sova ult is no longer there to clear out a Killjoy ult. KO ult comes out to start the retake.
Initiated.
Oh, and both Killjoy ults get popped simultaneously, but so much better for
Can't use that.
the side of Rose. Not gonna be able to push at all onto the site. Finding a couple kills there. Demo gets one onto. Oh no, Gary accidentally stays inside the enemy killjoy ult. We'll see if that ends up being at all punishing. Sai not able to find any kills there. Yes, Breeze does punish Gary. Sai finds one. Chubbs finds another. Sai finds a second. And now both players, all players on site. Demo finds. Oh, Demo finds Sai. And Breeze with the shorty finds Chubsta. And yeah, that's going to be a 5-7 half in favor of Rose. Really good for them. Especially, this is, you know,
Switching
this
sides.
isn't their map pick, and they were on the attack side. Now going to be looking to see what they can do on the defense side. AKM being their map pick. Hopefully they've got something strong to show for us here. Ahira is looking really good so far this game. And we'll see if they're able to pick that up with some early pressure here. As we will be having just a small hair of a tech pause. Hopefully won't be lasting too long. And we'll get that sorted out quickly. In the meantime, we get to watch all these players just jump around and spawn. And everyone in chat gets to tell me how their night's going.
Here.
Which I will read in 3 minutes after everything's been sorted out. Looks like we might be getting that tech pause resolved, so that's good.
Turret out. Turret out.
We get the ready up from the players. Looks like we will be able to resume shortly. Get ourselves into this
Here.
pistol round. All 5 players from AKM at this 8th half of the map. 4 of them running their way up catwalk as loudly as possible. Kracto throws a blind out to try to clear out trees. Oh, they spot out Gary. They find Gary. Almost got to kill that. Oh, Demo finds a second one onto Heaven as well, as Sai was trying to hold that down, gets the kill onto Breeze, but nothing more. The players hold flood 3-8. Heaven, I don't think I've ever seen that play on this
Spike
round.
planted.
And able to enter the boat. Oh, beautiful blind comes across, and Chubsta gonna be able to find a kill on the Frank from that. But another blind from Chubsta, or not
player
from Chubsta, rather,
standing.
from Shattered. Managed to get his team a couple more kills. Demo with a 3rd on the round. Kracto gonna be hurt on this drop. Not that it matters too much. Tries to go for 1, doesn't be able to find it. Hira cleans up that round. And that's the pistol round secured for AKM. Very important here, because that'll hopefully lead us to a tied half, assuming that we don't see anything too crazy coming out from Rose. Which I would not, you know, be completely. I would think that it's entirely possible that Rose goes for something here. Only one sheriff though as of yet, so maybe nothing too much there. And we have pretty heavy buy for AKM, 1 Phantom and 2 Bulldogs, followed up with 2 Spectres. So they're investing really heavily in this round, with no players having light buys. They find the opening pick on Kracto. Really good job there. This spam from Chubbs. Oh no, Chubbs with a right click finds it. But Gabriel with the right clicks does not find it. So that's only 1 kill garnered for them.
Last player standing.
Oh, Demo gets the kill on the side, who was not quite ready to be peeked there, and now they're able to get onto site and go for the plan. Gary, at this point, not too much you can be looking for with a classic. You might just try to die to the spike. Currently looking for a bit of a wraparound. Undecided on who wants to plant the spike. Looks like it will go towards Demo. So that's 7 out of 8 already now on the round. Oh no, Gary was not quite prepared. Oh, there was a Phantom in there too. So good thing they're able to get that back before Gary stuck off.
Gun here.
And only losing, I believe it was 2 players. So both Bulldogs and the Phantom saved. Possible that Spectre would save too, but I don't think so.
Here.
And this will be a pretty potent bonus round. 3 players on Rose stacked up on A, looking to play really aggressively, whereas the players on B are looking to play very passive. Blind comes through, stops the turret from spotting anything. Now all 3 players that were on that A site are gonna have to get over here as fast as possible. Dash on the site to try to get that switch closed. Goes for it.
Placing swarm grenade. Out.
Good kill though. From Gary on back site. Shatter does trade it back.
Spike
Oh,
down,
Degrees has the
B.
timing here. They're not gonna expect him. Degrees gets 1. Chubbs finds another though.
player
Oh,
standing.
Degrees undecided on which player to go for. Does not manage to find either. Shatter at the back of the site. The Spectre finds 1. It's a dink on a Bracto there. It's kind of scary to be honest. But he doesn't have the spike. He doesn't have any util. Knife's gonna be up in 1 second. See if he pulls that out. He does. Goes for it. Doesn't find anyone. Just finds 1 onto KO. Trades up for the Vandals. So that's good. As an idea where these players might move, but we'll find it so difficult to actually close out these kills. I wonder if you can jump for that and grab it without actually exiting site. Shadow
30
instead gonna
seconds
go for
left.
the safer play. Oh,
Spike retrieved.
nice try on the bait there to pull out a peek. Doesn't manage to find the kill though. Tap on the plant, pulls out the blind, pulls out another blind, but that blind is actually negated by the near site, so that's always funny.
10 seconds
Tries
left.
to go for the
One
thing, stops
enemy
the plant.
remaining.
It doesn't have to be stuck here, but Shatter will be able to stick it. 5 bullets in the Vandal now. Knife is back up. Oh my goodness, finds Bracto.
I'm
And
built
just
different.
barely is able to tap away and get the headshot, securing the bonus round now for AKM. Beautiful play. Wow. Can't believe they actually managed to secure that. And that puts them in the lead now. For the, I guess the first time basically since Pistols. So pretty happy with how that's going. And now obviously Rose down to only the Sheriffs.
Let's get this done. Shutting them down.
Here.
Nice little default from AKM.
Cover going out. Shadow.
Oh, Degrees finds a kill. I believe as that smoke was coming down. Oh, goes for the back of the site, but doesn't find it. Practically able to get a kill there. That's really important. And Franks finds the kill onto Practo. Gabriel gets a couple of nice shots, gets the
planted.
final one there onto Shattered finally. 3v3, obviously inferior weaponry. Site manages to sneak out onto site. Probably unexpected here. Picks up a Vandal. Not able to find Franks, so that was so important. Gary now just holding it down with the Sheriff and Tree.
Placing sentry.
Last player standing.
And the hero finds 1. Now it's just Gary against the world. Drops to the site, not expecting Franks. The close angle gets taken out on the way down. 9 rounds on the board.
Alarm bot out. Sentry. Placing swarm grenade.
Five players stacked up outside of A. KO knife gonna get cleared, which, you know, is information. Confirms that there is someone there holding a judge, which is always scary.
You
He's
should
probably
run.
looking to grab one kill and go for the knives. The Killjoy ult comes out quite early in this round. It doesn't do a good job clearing out Heaven. Oh, Sai with the off. Oh, thought he might not be able to get it, but goes for the readjust and finds Degree as Degree tries to get onto the site. Spike Plant comes down. The smokes in Heaven are going to fade soon, and everyone on site is going to be real scared. But no, able to get off site. Gary finds one, traded back by Shatter. Chubsta, though, there to get the retrade. Frank's position unknown, but gets tagged up.
One enemy remaining.
And killed. And Chubsta finds the last kill on the round as well. Nice retake. Finally putting themselves on the board for this half. Very important too, especially now that they've invested in that operator. Very important to secure this round. And secure it with so many rifles carried over as well. Now we're going to be dropping into a full buy versus full buy. Gary a little bit broke, but I suspect, yes, Gabriel will drop the weapon there. Make sure that the entire team has a buy. Degree's going to be rocking those knives instead of a weapon. But obviously,
Cover going out.
in his hands, just a good weapon. KO ult out real early, but it's just going to be a fade action towards the site as two players, one of which actually has that spike, are walking up towards A, and everyone has abandoned the site. Oh, they're scared. They have to make. Oh no! The blind peek into mid on Sai, holding it with the op. They don't know that no one is on B site. The drone will do a good job of starting to clear, but then as that plant comes out, it will confirm
My ult is ready.
that there is no one on this B site. 4v3 though in the retake. Honestly, oh, take that. 4v2 now as Gary finds a beautiful kill on Demo, who's holding the cross. Doesn't go for another kill on the Shatter. Sova ult forced out really early here. I'm surprised that they go for
Last
this.
player standing.
I mean, at that point, I feel like you either use it post tap or you don't use it at all. Practice finds the last two kills. And a nice retake. Puts it back to 9-9. Four ultimates online, 4 rows, and a timeout is going to be called for AKM. Obviously, last time we saw this, AKM was able to win a thrifty round. So, considering this will likely be, no, not a thrifty, but it is going to be slightly on the lighter side as Demo won't be able to purchase up. Let's see what they're able to do though. I wonder if AKM is what they're going to try to do here, though, because they've been doing a bit of both back and forth. They've done some fast plays, they've done some slow plays, they've done some baits, and, you know, obviously the first 4 rounds went super well for them, but now these last 2, even though I guess it wasn't that close of a round, they just have not felt quite in control. It feels like the control has been leaving them round by round, and finally it's back in the hands of Sai, or Rose rather. Sai is just rocking the operator and doing a lot of work with it. But yeah, and having those 4 ults online, Gabriel 1 away from his own, gonna be really impactful to try to close out this round and really shatter the economy.
Get out of my way!
Jet ult popped right away, goes for the peek in mid, doesn't find anyone peeking out though.
Too suppressed.
Nice double suppression onto market there, finds where the operator is as well. Comes through, oh! Sai peeks out in front of it though. does not care, but is punished by Shattered.
Placing swarm grenade.
Now, do they know that there's 2 players at the back of site here? They might not. Ahira has a really good position there. Okay, that's going to confirm that one of them is outside. Omen ult comes out just to bait the pressure. They're going to walk all the way over towards A. But there's 2 players still on the site. They never left. They suspected this would happen. AKM have done this quite a few times. Knife comes out. Oh, Dembo swings in front of it and finds the kill on the Chubbs though.
Alarm bot out.
Beautiful headshot there. Absolutely pivotal to Gary. Practice swings out from behind Gary,
Placing
but
swarm
Franks
grenade.
is
Swarm
ready
grenade
for
out.
it. Lands the headshot. And now
Spike planted.
4v2. Rose only has 2 players in this retake and very little utility. Gabriel going for a spray in hell, hoping to find someone. Gets tagged up by the dart and tagged up by the bullets from Shattered as well. Gary's still scared of someone being shot. Oh my goodness, those sprays are actually so close to getting those kills. Oh my goodness. Demo.
Taken out.
Demo gets into position
Revealing area.
with those tags, so it goes down, and now Rose calls for the save.
Gun here.
Turret out.
At least the operator gets carried over. That's a positive. That's another round for the attackers finally. After that timeout, seems
That
to
tech is
have
only as good
done
as
the
their
magic
skills.
once again. They were able to figure out what they wanted to do there. Makes a good punish on the
Placing alarm
operator
bot.
in mid, despite getting killed by it first. They were able to at least trade it out with the pressure
Placing
main
swarm grenade.
that was able to secure them the round.
Placing swarm grenade.
Now that op's going to be holding B main. And while there's 5 players from AKM towards B, I don't think any of them are going to be going towards B main. It looks like it's a really fast mid push here. Okay, maybe not really fast. But still quite a bit of pressure.
Blocking
Good
sight.
clear out on the utility mid as Killjoy was tagged by that KO dart. The operator's pushing up and up and up in B main, but not going to be able to find anyone for it. A lot of mid pressure has been established from AKM here. They have all of market control. And I'm not sure just how aware Rose is. Gabriel seems to have some kind of inclination, and obviously Gary is watching spawn, worried that they might push through it. Practo holding this tree angle could be everything. Oh, sees the shoulder of Demo, but gets a little antsy and goes for the spray, does not find it. Good utility is going to slow it down now that they know where it is. Sova ult from spawn, I believe, trying to clear out, and the 3 players will instead just run straight at mid with Sai, holding from B main, gets the kill onto the player
30
trying to shove
seconds
out
left.
market. Gary and Spawn gets the kill on Demo. Ahira's here to flank Sai, doesn't need to though, because Degree finds the wall bang. Picks up the op for himself. Plant stress coming down, gets tagged by that Sova drill. Oh, nice. Degree finds another kill. Now it's a touchdown. Oh, swing from Ahira. Gary was holding the angle towards market. Not going to expect the player behind him.
Found them.
But now it's 2v2, and they have positioning on the site. Spray with the Odin, not
Last
gonna do it.
player
Degree
standing.
Goes for the peek. Gets one onto Gabriel. 3rd of the round. And now Practo has everything to do. Only 4 bullets in the chamber. Spots the barrel from Frank. No, not enough bullets to spray it down through that box. And that's the 11th round now on the board for AKM. Looking real good after that timeout. Both of these rounds have been extremely clean and seem to have just read what Rose was doing. Another op purchased from Sai. Gonna be reaching real deep into the pockets for that one.
Shadows traveling.
Placing swarm grenade.
Ooh, Shock Dart gonna land to do a little bit of damage to a couple players there. Degrees dash on the site. Goes for the close on the door as per usual. Swings out on the site, finds Gary. Gabriel holding that down with an Ares, but runs out of bullets in the chamber, has to switch to the plastic and not able to find anything for it. And now these three players,
Spike
one of
planted.
which has an operator, gonna have to attempt this retake. Gonna be so difficult. No smokes from AKM is rather important. Ahira gets blocked off in B main. Alarm bot triggered. Position no. Back to the spray. Oh, Psy finds the kill onto Demo. Smoke up just a hair too late on that dart. Oh my goodness, Chubbs and Practo just find kills across the site. Psy finds the last one to clean it up, and that's an insane retake. It was 3v4, and they managed to all stay alive. So well played. 11th
I got your
round.
backs. Just, you know,
Sorry, 10th
from the
round
front.
on the board for Rose. 11th on for AKM. Such a close game. So much back and forth to see if either of these teams is able to clear out the final portion of it.
Turret out.
Default now across the map. KO knives on either side, not going to tag anyone up. Psy, oh, slowly inching the way. Oh, Franks with the shoulder kick, not punished. 2 players in 3 though. Chubbs finds 1.
Standing
They
ahead.
back off. Ahira also dropped really low there. Pushing up towards mid, obviously the kill for utility, going to slow them down just a bit. Force out at least the clearing of it. They make noise like they're leaving this tree area, but they haven't entirely left it. Chubbs is still holding it down. Oh, not quite ready for Ahira. Darts on either side, clearing out the close angles for themselves. KO knives, that is. And so many times in this game, we end up with both teams playing completely silent, just trying to figure out where the other team is. Blind into spawn, but it's
Spike
not
down,
quick
mid.
enough.
30
Practo
seconds left.
finds the kill. Another blind into spawn. Okay. Shattered secures it with the classic. It happened eventually. Only 15 seconds left now to plant this spike. And there's 2 players on the site they're attempting to hit. They close the door.
Last player standing.
Oh no, Gary. Demo finds the one onto Gabriel, but Gary is holding the close angle with the Spectre, swings out and finds both.
Placing sentry.
AKM's dropped down to a light buy, going into the second last round of regulation here.
Get out of my way!
Hero rifle though from Akira, and I guess you want to call it a Hero Spectre from Shattered, or Stinger rather. He drops himself down to 450 credits just to wield it,
Shadows traveling.
hoping that they can manage to not play this out in overtime. Factor tagged up by the drone, force off the angle. Not much else going to happen from that though, because the KO knife
I can't use
tagged
that.
up possibly everyone, but definitely quite a few players, including the Jet, whose only weapon here is those knives.
Revealing area.
Regrouping towards mid. Rose has heavily rotated over towards his A side. KO knife doesn't tag anyone, so that means in reaction, the KO ult comes out from the other side. Oh my goodness, with the wide jump swing from Degrees, finds a kill with Practo, holding the angle, the op and heaven doesn't find
30
anything.
seconds left.
Updraft to try to get this kill, comes to go down low, finally cleaned up by Demo. Degrees, oh, finds the kill there onto side. I did not see that at all, even though it was on my screen. Gabriel finds the kill back with that Odin, and now 2v3, and one of them's the op, picks up the Odin instead. Shock Dart will do some damage. Shock Dart will do a bit more damage. Demo looking low. Still 2 players now holding. All 3 on site, playing their lives. Oh, Gabriel finds one with the Odin, drops down for it, finds another. But Frank's there with the Sheriff, finds one. Tag up. Oh, 1 HP and
Concentrate,
a
Sova.
dream. Unbelievable. To put us to match point, Gabriel goes down to a single point of health. Finally cleans it up with the tag. Wow. What a retake. I mean, I guess they were against lower weaponry, which definitely helped. Obviously, we had, I think it was Chubsta and Gary each only had... No, sorry, Demo and Shattered each only had the Sheriffs. But still, it looked so promising for them. And now, instead, they're facing up against winning in overtime, and they have to pull out Light Shields, a Guardian, and a Spectre, but they go for a quick play. Oh, Chubsta punishes though, Debris already taken out. Sova ult as well comes out, tags up Franks. Oh, the second tag as well takes him out. There's only 3 players left now. At least they're able to pick up all the weapons and get to full rifles. Oh, but even Demo sitting at half HP. Not looking at all good for them. Oh, spots the rifle. Shattered. Very fortunate there. Oh, and finds Sai on the repeat. That's the operator taken out. That's pretty important. Gabriel, though, holding that spawn with the Odin has been so scary with it. Decides to back off instead. The spike is at A, and the 2 other alive players are
30
in
seconds
mid.
left.
Market door gets broken. Shattered everything
Deploying drone.
in his hands here. If he doesn't find a kill here, or if he gets a kill. Oh no, you're not expecting
player
another
standing.
player. And that's
Spike
both of them going
down A.
down, and that's gonna be the game. That's the match
Defenders win.
confirmed for Rose. And they go up 2-0 in the series now, winning AKM's map pick of Ascent. So really good showing from them here as they put themselves on series point already. We'll see if AKM is able to pull anything else back in the next map, but for now we're going to be throwing over to a quick break, and we'll see you guys back here shortly.